15 studio albums, more than 40 years of music history. In this video, we're ranking all 15 Depeche Mode studio albums, from Speak and Spell all the way to Memento Mori, but not just at random. Our main criterion is the band's DNA. We're looking for the album that captures most clearly that dark, melancholic world of metallic textures and beautiful melodies that made Depeche Mode immortal. Let's start with the weakest link, the album where that DNA didn't really exist yet. In 15th place, Speak and Spell. As much as it's a synth-pop classic, let's be honest, this is really a Vince Clarke album. Bright, catchy bubblegum synth-pop. What's missing is the darkness, the melancholy, and Martin Gore's bittersweet existential depth that would later become the band's signature. In 14th place, Exciter. Mark Bell's production on this record turned out to be too minimalist, acoustic, and, well, a bit clicky. Although there are some beautiful moments on it, it lacks the dynamics, power, and dark grandeur that are the band's true trademark. Sound-wise, it is perhaps the most distant from their classic body of work. 13th place, Spirit from 2017. An overly direct, politically charged album that sounds musically a bit dry and at times tired. The anger and passion are there, but it lacks rich, layered melodies. The musical DNA feels a bit worn out here. 12th, Sounds of the Universe. This was a massive experiment with analog synthesizers, but the quality of the songs is quite uneven. There are moments of absolute genius on it. Just think of the perfectness of Wrong, but overall it lacks a coherent, captivating atmosphere. 11th place goes to the transitional album 1982's A Broken Frame. After Vince Clarke's departure, Martin Gore had to learn how to write songs on his own here. Although the overall picture is still very naive and unpolished, the darkness is already beginning to shine through the surface. Just think of Leave in Silence. The Depeche Mode DNA began to truly mutate here, entering top 10, 2013's Delta Machine. This album is essentially a kind of electronic blues, which fits Dave Gahan's weathered voice perfectly. However, because of the modern, somewhat sterile electronic production, it just can't quite deliver that visceral gut-punch DM impact like the classics do. Number 9, Construction Time Again from 1983. This is where the true Depeche Mode DNA is born. With Alan Wilder officially joining the band, the industrial metal clanks, heavy samplers, and social commentary finally arrive. It's raw but a historically significant step into the darkness. 8th place goes to their most recent work, 2023's Memento Mori. A surprisingly powerful return to their roots following the tragic loss of Andy Fletcher. Built around the theme of mortality, the album's atmosphere, thanks largely to producer Marta Salogni, strongly evokes the late 80s. It's dark, elegant, and carries that classic Depeche character incredibly well. A beautiful late career triumph. Number 7, 1997's Ultra. After Alan Wilder's departure and Gahan's near-fatal overdose, many thought the band was finished. Instead, they delivered a dark, trip-hop-infused, painfully honest record. While Wilder's meticulous musical precision might be missing, the sheer instinct of survival gives Ultra an incredibly strong DM character. It's heavy, gritty, and deeply emotional, just missing the top 5 at number 6. 1984's Some Great Reward. This is the moment the DM DNA solidified forever. BDSM references in Master and Servant, biting religious critique in Blasphemous Rumors, and pure hard-hitting industrial pop. This was the album where Depeche Mode finally found their own unmistakable voice, laying the groundwork for the electronic underground. We have reached the top 5. At number 5, the best DM album of the 2000s, 2005's Playing the Angel. The album's subtitle says it all: pain and suffering in various tempos. Producer Ben Hillier brought back the dirty, analog, aggressive sound they desperately needed. It is a true modern classic, bleeding with that pure vintage Depeche character from start to finish. 4th place, 1993's Songs of Faith and Devotion. This was an organic, rock-infused mutation of the band. Because of its immense emotional depth and dark gothic gospel atmosphere, it ranks among the absolute peaks of their career. Alan Wilder's production genius reached its zenith here. While the instrumentation deviates from pure electronics, the pulsation of the DM DNA is absolutely flawless. Taking the 3rd place on the podium, 1987's Music for the Masses, the album that practically invented stadium synthpop. It is grandiose, cinematic, dark, and menacing. This is where a quirky British cult band transformed into a global, arena-filling religion, completely without compromising their sound. Tracks like Never Let Me Down Again prove that electronic music could be larger than life. Number 2, 1986's Black Celebration. If there is one album that contains the essence of Depeche Mode in 100% concentration, it's this one. It is their blackest, most gothic, and most atmospheric record. There are no stadium rock detours here, just pure claustrophobic nighttime synthesizer magic. For many hardcore fans, this is the definitive character album, the purest extraction of their DNA. But number 1 could only be one album. The crown jewel, 1990's Violator. It is not just the best Depeche Mode album, it is one of the most important milestones in the entire history of electronic music. It strikes a flawless, impossible balance between alternative darkness, Alan Wilder's innovative electronics, Martin Gore's genius songwriting, and undeniable pop catchiness. Violator isn't just an album, it is the absolute perfected pinnacle of the Depeche Mode DNA. Well, here it is, the final ranking, from the weakest link to the absolute masterpiece, based on Depeche Mode's DNA. So head over to the comments right now and tell us, what's your ranking of Depeche Mode's 15 studio albums based on their DNA? Or which 3 albums make your top 3? Don't forget to like this video.